Our breaking news coverage continues after the tragic plane collision over the Potomac River that killed 67 people. Joining us tonight is retired Vice Chairman of the National Transportation Safety Board, Bruce Lansberg. It's terrible that we have to talk under these circumstances, Bruce. This was the first full day of this now recovery mission. Walk us through the process from when that call comes in to assimilating the teams and then ultimately just carrying out this operation.
Dee Dee, thank you for being with you, and also the condolences to the families that were impacted by this. So on NTSB, when you serve as a board member, everybody takes a turn at being on Go Team, which is a 1-week assignment about once a month, and you are 24/7 available to launch at any time. And what happens is when there is a major crash, then the team will be assembled very, very quickly, literally within an hour or so after being notified, and then the logistics of putting together to getting them to move. And typically there'll be one of the board members who will deal with the press, and perhaps most importantly, to talk to the families of the victims. That's a very important part of what we do.
This is an extremely complex operation, and especially given the conditions along the Potomac River. I can see some of those images right there. What factors are impacting first responders as they continue to pull bodies from the wreckage?
Yeah, it's the first responders go in before the investigative team will start their work, because we don't want to interfere with the recovery process. That said, as soon as the first responders are finished, our people will begin putting together and preserving perishable information. The wreckage itself, all the pieces that they can find, will be gathered and taken to, probably in this case, a nearby hangar, quite possibly at Reagan National Airport. And they will be laid out, and that allows then our technical people to go through and look precisely at how the impact occurred. The other thing that's critical to all of this is the recovery of the orange boxes. That would be the cockpit voice recorder and the flight data recorder, which will tell us exactly what was going on with the airliner and what the crew was saying to each other at the time.
This investigation, we understand, could take a long time, years maybe. Retired Vice Chairman of the National Transportation Safety Board, Bruce Lansberg, thank you for joining us tonight on the National News Desk.